Uh, okay, I should be live again. Woo, poggers and all that shit. Okay. Yay, I should be live, hopefully, if my audience is not already sick of seeing me pop up and up and up. There you go. She streaming again. Hopefully this time there's no fucking dropped frames or anything like that. That would be hella cringe. But I guess people can tell me that shit. Let's have a look. Whoop. I know my jetpack fuel's low. I need a few more rotors. Gimme. Do I? Oh. I don't have any more rotors. I need to do some digging. Okay. That doesn't look very good. Is that getting in? Am I getting a fucking notification again for skip frames? That was that seems fine. Okay, let's go. I know the bitrate's a bit shit because right now there's fog everywhere. God damn, this looks like ass. Why is this game such a difficult fucking one to stream? Supposedly. Whoa, my world was saved. I think we're back. Again, if this don't work, I'm just gonna fucking play privately because I cannot be fucked messing with stream settings all night. But there we go. There we go. Some motors. Though this does get me in the mood to stream Elite Dangerous, because that's like a really good podcasty kind of game. Okay, can I have my? God damn, this sucks. Just this fucking weather, I hate it. I've got no power or anything. Oh, please just give me the shit I need. Eventually, full. Okay. Bonk. Gimme. Gimme. Oh, come on. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Give me my fucking... Wait. Please be enough now. Combat phase has ended. I wasn't aware it had begun. Whoa, here we go. So now we need like a gyroscope in here. Gyro. Here we go. We'll do a fucking shift P for pipette. Okay, we'll add to my build planner. There we go. And we'll also need 3 pipes. So small. Alright, hang on. Conveyor. Can I not build a fucking conveyor tube yet? Bruh. Where's the conveyor? Conveyor. Where's that hidden behind? Oh, are you serious? Okay, I'll get the ingredients for that too. Oh wow, the fog's gone, which means that I can do shit. God, I hate this. Can the weather when pick up, please? I hate this. Douche. 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 Oh, I guess I can, Oh, you've already got enough for all this shit. You just need, like, nickel. I mean, okay. I can deal with that. So, just a bit nickel, but that's like a while away, so let's... Can I just put some ice in here for now? Can I just stuff some ice in there? Oh, thank fuck. And you in there. And you. And you. And you. And you. And you. And you. Okay, the cockpit's got some random garbage in it, but that's... I don't care. They were filling up my inventory, which I need for stone. Okay. Oh great, this video is going to be a blocky mess because this game's night cycle is pretty long. I think half an hour? I'm not sure. God, this game's just an asshole to stream in general. Like, lots of particle effects, lots of fucking fog and atmospheric effects. And they all look nice on my end, but try translating that into a limited bitrate and then you've got goddamn Lego City. Also, the game runs like ass, so... There we go, do I have enough nickel? I do, that's Pog. Eh. Give me more nickel, please. More nickel. Bonk. Here we go. Okay, I've got everything I need for my medium cargo container and my gyroscope. Pog, 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 pog. So I can withdraw the ingredients, components, whatever. Just like wedge myself in between this like god monstrosity thing. Plonk you down. There we go. We have now a bit of control. Okay, substantially more control. I'm just going to build this out here for a minute because I just need it to be functional so I can unlock the blocks I need to connect it. There we go. By building a medium cargo container, you have unlocked other blocks. Those other blocks being the very things I need to connect this thing up. Yes, I just built a box, basically, and I unlocked more things. I unlocked a bigger box technology. Convey. Give me a conveyor. Small conveyor tube. I need one of you. I need 2 curves. So I'll put one there. I wish I could get rid of this, like, line stuff. Is it I? No. Oh well. I need a spinny boy, so give me a conveyor. There we go. That's a bit too big. I don't think that would fit very well, all honesty. But it's fine, so allow me to struggle with my controls for a bit because this keyboard doesn't have the right buttons that this game likes. So I've had to fudge together some buttons for these controls. It's very jank and very bad to use, so another reason I could really use a new keyboard. Bonk. And we'll rotate that to face there. We'll weld these 2 up. We'll weld the one at the back up too if we can get in there. Oh, you're gonna be a bitch. We'll weld you up. There we go. And we'll weld you up. Now we need to build the medium cargo container, but we've probably used the ingredients, at least some of them. Yes. So we want to plug that little small pipe into this little hole here. And if we can do that, so we can, but we also want these big holes to be on the bottom or pointing downwards so we can attach more things to it. So it just involves me wrestling with the controls for a bit, so please stand by. There we go. Wait, nope. That's still facing the wrong way. There we go. Bonk. As expected, I used some of the materials for the pipes. That's fine. I can just cook them up. Oh, I didn't need those. I don't know why a box needs fucking motors, but there you go. Cannot withdraw 3 motors, so we're cut on motors. There we go. Give me motors. Why can you not build me 3 motors? Oh, you need. Why do you need all that crap? No, I just want motors. Just give me my motors, bro. There we go. Okay, bonk. Wowee, we're almost ready to build to fly this thing, but we're missing the most important thing of the ship, a big fuck off drill. So that can go there. I need steel plate first, so drill. I'll add that to my build planner. I'll shift middle click to add the components to construction, and I'll see what I need, I guess. Everything, okay, that's fine. So back to the mine I go. This is what early game Space Engineers is really, and it's why I'm less likely to overdose on this game and less likely to like die of starvation. It's because it's a lot slower than games like Factorio and I didn't mean to do that. It's a lot slower than other games like Factorio and other like engineer kind of games. Especially because it's 3D. Yeah. I could just turn up all the settings to be like things cost less. You have more inventory space, blah 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 blah. But honestly, I just prefer defaults. Because a lot of the problems this game presents you with, and a lot of the fun for me, this game comes out of things like like the challenges you solve. But a lot of the challenges can be fucking removed if you just turn the inventory settings or random settings up to the maximum. Like, I mean, at that point, just play in creative mode, I suppose. At least that's how I feel. If you're going to make the game almost comically easy, just play on creative mode. Probably the best place to start as well, to be fair. Yes, I was building a big... The fuck? Oh, okay, lighting. This game also has lighting bugs. If you can see the trees over there. Oh. Oh, the sun's coming up. Oh. You see that fucking gradient? Sick gradient, bro. Okay. Big drill. There we are. I can eat things and put them in here. Wow, there we go. We got like a drill on this thing. And now I need to go inside it. Ooh, I can even spin it around. Ooh, fancy. but I need to go into the menu. I do a bunch of engineer stuff. Toggle block on. Okay. We'll need this to backwards for reasons I'll show in a minute. And now we need to configure this whole thing. All detector loss will be nice. We've got that. We got that. Okay. Now we've got a basic ship. It does almost nothing but dig, and it's a bitch to control. But we've got a ship. This is Pog. It's got an hour of battery life, and that is measured in hour time. So first, let's get the drill. Put it here for number 3. And then we'll use this to toggle on off. There we go. So we got the drills. We want to be able to turn the reverse or braking thruster on and off. Otherwise, every time I let go of the accelerator, the ship will try and stop itself, which is very wasteful of energy. You know, when we just want to coast along for a bit. I think we're kind of good. At least to dig things, so I mean we can just give this a small go. It's hard to see in the night time. There we go. Yeah, we can dig holes and stuff like that. Wonderbar. So now, as long as we keep this thing somewhat level, we should be fine. Yeah, and we should have an option to turn everything off anyway. But fucking leave it for now. There we go. We've got ourselves a little mining ship, which we can't use yet because it's nighttime anyway. We can't see where we're looking. So for now, we can just carry on with construction of the base. I'll lay the foundations down for a true refinery. This will allow us to, well, process ores faster. And a few more. That's an O2 generator. I'm very glad I figured that out now instead of like 10 minutes from now. Refinery. There we go. Bonk. And we'll spin it around. Bonk. There we go. Notice how I can still get everything from here. So I'm going to basically make sure nothing's on my planner. And there we go. I've added everything it needs to the build planner, which is going to be a lot because this is like the first big building you produce. So that's a lot of stuff. So how many we don't need that many. So yeah, we only need and we can get rid of like 20 steel plates. So there you go. No, we can get more of those as well. So there we go. Motors, construction, computers. Motors, construction, components. Computers. Everything else is fine, I believe. Okay, so now what the resource requirements? That should be a fair bit less. It is. Okay. So, I mean, what I could do is just start, like, digging a little bit. Oh. There we go. Digging a little bit. Just to fill my inventory full of garbage. Because right now I can't really refine anything, like, proper ores anyway, so I might as well just start digging stone. So, as you can see, the ship's quite blind, and I can't really do much in the night, so I'm using that little ball at the bottom right of the display. As you can see, as I tilt the ship, or roll the ship, that ball changes. So I'm using that to keep me level more than anything else. Yeah, it's basically just a level indicator, and it's very useful It's actually easier to check this than use your eyeballs. Funnily enough. So I'm just going to dig a little hole here. Just to get to the stone and delicious bits. There we go. Whoa. And that's what happens if you don't keep an eye on your level. The ship cannot really sustain its own weight very well. Like I said, it's got four thrusters for pointing up, but for other directions, it's kind of wonky. So we have to treat this thing a bit delicately. But as long as we do that and don't do exactly the opposite, as I was just doing, this thing will happily dig us some off and carry us until we can at least get a better ship. Or I can even just modify it. That's another thing that could happen. Okay, we've already got a lot of stuff in, and I don't really like flying at night. So I'm going to just pull myself out of this little hole I've dug. I'm going to land myself with my ass facing that direction. And there you go. Okay. I don't like how those are constantly on though. Those are on... These thrusters on like maximum all the time. Reduction, these thrusters. We can toggle the block off for now. There we go. Saves wasting so much energy because you were like, yeah, you were sucking energy. Okay. So I can now go, just pull everything out. Oh, okay. Pump it in there. Take it out. Again, this is like a bit better than hand mining shit. But now my survival kit's full. So I'm kind of stuck for a bit. I don't know if my audio's cut out. It'd be kind of cringe if it did. There we go. I just twatted my headphones. The more you know. You didn't see it happen, but it did. And I can just shove this in there. This can tell me what else it needs. It needs a lot more iron. That's fine. This should be enough. And I've got a big ship full of it now. Or big ship. A very puny ship. Like the smallest, the bare minimum a ship can be. So not a big ship at all. But compared to everything else I've got, it's pretty big. Ah, so I've also got 100 iron, and I need, I believe, 800 to get this going. And by that point, I'll have more than enough nickel also. So there we go. Yeah, I mean, you say play for a challenge and whatnot. I just kind of want to play because it's interesting to do, like puzzle solving. It's interesting to like solve problems that you have. Like nothing in this game is done for you. If you need to get ice or need to get like fuel to go to space, you have to find the ice. You could mine the ice by hand and bring it back to your base over and over again. If you had a lot of time, like, you know, basically hours upon hours upon hours. Or you can make the whole thing easier, build yourself an ice miner with lots of cargo. Or if you want to go for a bigger brain and you've got the resources, you could build an outpost on the ice. Build up a little, like, you know, fuel manufactory, you know. Or you could do what I do and build a ship or a rover to do everything for you. Because I know what's probably going to happen is I'm going to like modify this a fair bit before I'm done with it. So this is going to go quite a fair bit, hopefully, if I don't crash it. this will take me a fair bit. This will take me quite far, actually. That's what I meant to say. And the idea is eventually to have a rover that I can park this on top of, because flying about is quite expensive for your battery, and it's quite high power. These things are not like energy efficient to run. So if I got a rover to take me most of the distance to somewhere, like an ore patch, once I found it, then I could also use that rover for storage. So I could just like park the rover near the resource patch, take this to fly, get what I need real quick, bring it back to the rover, and then haul everything, all the ore and the ship back. Like a turtle carrying a duck on its back. Pretty much. Okay, we've got 400 iron, that's not enough. I need to go and turn these back on, because otherwise I would die instantly. So yeah, hopefully this thing does not fall over like a beached whale, because I can confidently say trying to unflip this thing would be very not fun. And yeah. So I'm going to keep going until I have, I'll say, if you look at the bottom, the bottom of the screen, the bottom right, it'll show you a weight. And I think I'll go until I got 40,000 kilos of rock on me in my cargo, and then I'll bring it back up. If I can even hold that much, I forget how much the cargo capacity of this thing is. And bear in mind that this game does simulate weight. So that, that is my maximum capacity, I believe. Yes, that's my maximum capacity, which is fine. So yeah, this game does simulate weight. So the ship becomes very slow, and it takes a lot longer to slow down. So if you're not careful, you can build a ship that, whilst it gets to the ore patch nice and quick, you'll find yourself being unable to stop in time for your base, and you'll crash into it because you have more of that pesky shit called inertia than you had leaving. I'll turn these off now. We can start pushing shit into the survival pit. And the whole point of the refinery is that it can take more than, it can store more than, what, 5k of stone inside itself, so it's also going to be a lot easier to hand feed shit. But eventually, we won't even need to hand feed shit. For now, we're kind of stuck with the Unga Bunga caveman style. But that's fine, I don't mind it. This game is more of a slow burn than Factorio, but it also makes it good in a sense for podcasts and whatnot. I was thinking, by the way, CyberK, if you'd be interested in a Elite Dangerous stream by chance, if you're still here. I'll leave you if not, I'll explain myself anyway. I've been wanting to play Elite Dangerous again for a while, but it's one of those games that is like a safety cushion for me. I can just play it for hours and get lost in it, even though there's not much to do, but there you go. Like me to get lost in Elite Dangerous, and I think it'd be a pretty really fun podcasty kind of game where I could stream, play, explore planets and shit like that. It's one of those games that just kind of creates its own wallpapers as well, so it's also good for that shit. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so I don't know. I might play Elite Dangerous at some point on stream. It's kind of complex, and it does involve more than my normal 2 brain cells, but don't really give a shit. It's a fun game. You know, me being me, I like to be an Imperial. I like to be a filthy Imperial who trades slaves to get my beautiful Gucci ship. Although I might switch things up this time and play with the Federation, you know, maybe like try to abolish slavery. But honestly, you know, the Imperials have lovely looking ships. And I think it's worth a few slave lives. You know, gotta be, you know, slaving those slaves real good, you know. Oh, sorry, my room is fucking freezing. Oh, I should say my home is freezing. It's Britain. Oh, is this actually done with everything? Withdraw. Wait, why can I withdraw? Okay. Ah, that's fine. For a second I was worried. But there we go. Oh, just randomly build shit in front of me. Why don't you? There we go. There we go. So now I could just like just watch how quickly this shit demolishes stone if I just dump it in there. Just like nom nom nom. Bang! And the stone is gone. Yeah, it's not even funny how much faster this thing is, but it's whatever. We'll just dump shit into the assembler here. She said try not to burp too loudly. And the assembler will pull what it wants from the refinery. Anyway, we've got quite a lot of junk here that I wouldn't mind recycling, so we're going to just set this to recycle for a bit. Whilst I do another little stone run. I'm only really doing this until day breaks, because at that point I can scout for proper resources, and now I've got the refinery up and running. I can actually make use of raw iron, where before I could only really collect it. You know, you can't put raw iron or raw ores into the survival kit. It can only like chew down stone, and very inefficiently. That and raw iron just goes further. But hey, let's do another little resource run. There we go. But hopefully this night doesn't last too much longer. It would be nice to take this little ship for a. Is that my capacity now? Whoa. Whoa. I believe I was about to tip. There we go. I very nearly tipped over there, so that's probably a sign for me to get out. It's probably my ship warning me to get out. There we go. Careful not to ram into anything because this thing feels like it's on ice now. There we go. I'll put this here. We'll turn the. Actually, no, we won't turn the thrusters off because I'm just gonna like go back in it again. So give me all that. We're gonna dump it in there. Take that. Dump it in there. Take that. Dump it in there. Take this. Dump it in there. Can you see a pattern developing? But look at this. I was able to empty almost all of the cargo into the refinery. No doubt by the time I make the second trip, this will have chewed down everything. There we go. Sadly, right now, you know what? I should probably be a bit more careful with this ship. I probably should, so I'll do a little trick in a minute to squeeze a bit more battery life out of this thing. But yeah, I should be careful of the ship because again, speaking of battery, like that power monitor at the bottom right, that is again real time. So depending on what I do and how much the ship weighs and whatever, that'll dictate how long this thing can fly before the battery runs out. You know. And right now I don't really have a way to recharge this thing. I will have one before long, hopefully. If I just keep my head out of the way, there we go. I'll have one before long, hopefully. But for now, I do not have a way to recharge my little miner ship. Once I unlock... Ooh. Ooh. I just banged my ass on something there. There we go. Let's quickly do some configuration to save some energy. We don't need the antenna on. That's outputting... Let's turn the thrusters off first. Turn all these off. Off. There we go. Radio. So we got that off. We have 4 hours of battery life left. The lights don't take much power, so I'm fine for now. What I can do though is turn off the ore detector for now, because I believe that will consume power. Okay, it doesn't appear to be consuming much, but I will also turn off the antenna too, because that's consuming 400 watts of power right there. There we go, just squeezed a bit more battery life out of this thing, and I did bash my head on something, my ass on something. That's sad, but there you go. Let's unload this thing. Gonna be doing some resource trips. Once I get a connector for this base, all will be well, but for now it's like I can't really afford a connector. It's not so much I can't dig up enough stone to get the connector, it's the connector requires a certain ingredient which is made of cobalt, which you cannot get from simply refining stone on its own. You have to find the actual ore. As much as that sucks. But it's whatever, we can leave this do its thing for now. And I can look about maybe getting a battery for the base. So how much does a battery cost? Power cells. What are power cells made of? If power cells aren't made of anything problematic, they're not. So I could probably get a battery going. Actually, I'll just add one to my hot plate, my hot bar. I will get a single piece of steel plating. We'll hide empty for now, since that's confusing. We'll get this down, and we'll add a build planner. And then we have a look. What are we going to need? We should have enough iron, so I'm going to plonk everything from there to there so I get the correct values. Even if the refinery is connected to the basic assembler here, the basic assembler will only read its contents and thus reports only what it can build. The blue stuff actually, in this game Cobalt is blue. But there we go, we've got enough to build ourselves a battery pack. And lucky for us, in this game, battery packs come pre-charged. When you build a battery pack, they have half charge. And this game is semi-realistic about power and energy and stuff like that, so that will go quite a while. It'll be a very long time before we deplete that battery. If we ever do, because we have backup power as well. But yeah, right now I'm waiting for the fucking sun to rise. Once that happens, I can go scouting for ore deposits, and hopefully one of those deposits will be cobalt. Okay, so yeah, get this battery pack going. I like how you can see all the individual batteries in the block as you're building it. Kind of cute. Sadly, I can't just keep deconstructing and rebuilding the battery because the game turns when you mine a battery specifically, it turns the batteries inside into scrap metal. So you can't just rebuild the battery when you're low on power. Apparently that was a thing beforehand and quite a common cheesy thing to do. The other devs patched that out, which honestly is like, it makes sense. To be honest, it's a bit weird that the batteries start with half charge anyway, but hey ho. I'm gonna just tell myself the chemistry of the nickel and the iron and the silicon gives it a bit of a charge when it's built anyway. I'm just gonna snort copanium with that and pretend that's how it works. Who knows, it might actually be how it works. I really have no idea. Oh, and the mist is coming back. Poggers. This better be the morning mist. Like last time we had mist before nightfall, this better be morning mist. Oh my god, come on. Batteries are very slow to make, holy shit. Also, I guess I could replace the battery pack on this thing, but since this thing is like your starter, like survival pod, only it's been gutted, it starts with almost a full battery, which is great to get you off the ground. Arguably a bit too much, depending on who you ask. But yeah, at least for a while, if I were to like deconstruct this and build a new battery, it would almost certainly lose a bunch of energy. Like, I would not benefit from doing that. That, and it's just super expensive to keep doing that over and over again. I need more computers, so come on. Oh, the battery's been built. There we go. Oh, does it not start with half? Okay, it starts with 1/4 the energy. Let's have a look. How much do I have? I have 900 kilowatt hours in the system. So this will be like a nice buffer, I guess, for a while. There we go. Weld that up just in case. And now let's have a look. How much am I actually inputting into the system now? So my wind turbine is currently generating 700, on average around 600 kilowatts per second. And that will recharge the battery in 4 hours. Again, real-time hours, so this battery can hold a lot of charge. It's a pretty big battery. But lucky for me, that means if the wind stops blowing for a bit and this thing decides to stop, I'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, so let's try to think. What could I do? I could build a solar array. I do have a mod installed that makes building solar panels worth it. So I could do that if I just type in solar. What the fuck? So I could build like this thing and have what are the parts of this thing? Part solar hinge, part B. Solar. What's that part thing? Okay. So I could potentially saw some of these trees down. And I could get to work on a little solar thing. Solar. Yeah, let's do a small little solar thing. Fuck it, why not? Let's just get a few steel blocks to play with. So 20 should be fine to block shit out. I gotta keep in mind I do not have a jetpack. I do technically have a jetpack, I should say that. Also I need to pull shit out my... There we go. Pardon me? I do have hydrogen, but I brought a mod that also turns off jetpacks on planets because I hate fun. Also, it triggers me that you can use a spacesuit on a planet. Yes, I am that kind of autistic. Thanks for asking. Okay. Oops. Okay, yes, this is going to be a bit awkward because solar panels are big and I'm stupid. This also needs to go. So what I'm doing right now is called building stairs. It's a bit of an advanced thing to do if you can wrap your head around it. But you can just stay with me for a bit. There we go. Whoa! What the fuck? What the fuck happened there? It just flung me away. Bitch. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, so it turns out I don't need this thing. I can just put a solar panel in there. Solar. If I can type. Solar. Friend. There we go. Yeah, see, these are big boys. Okay. It'd be nice to know it did that a moment ago, but it's whatever. The more you live and learn. But now now the problem is, like, how do I work on this without much fuel? I've built the, oh, that's also not built on level foundation either. That's gonna trigger me, so, sorry, the whole thing has to come down. Light armor block, there we go. Hopefully, please don't fling me all the way into space again. I appreciate if you didn't. Oh god, it's gonna be really awkward, isn't it? Okay. Nope, I do not want to be that way. Okay, you didn't send me off into space, that's great. So what do I need? Okay, so... Okay, and we need a hinge part. Are these separate? No, they're not, okay. So, okay, I can put these to production now. Hopefully I've got what it needs. I do not. That is fine, because 409 ingots is quite easy. Right now, the solar array will be completely fucking useless to me, but, you know, obviously. What do I need? Lots of iron and shit like that, that's fine. I would have thought I had iron in my refinery, but I didn't know I used it up that fast. Okay, that's fine though. Okay, let's go on another little digging fiasco. Yeah. So I need to turn on the. I need to turn on the actual. Oh my god! If I can remember how it works. Ah. Bonk, bonk. There we go. Oh, I forget how agile this thing is when you first fire it up. Pro tip: you can use the drill bit to bonk shit if you're going too fast. Your drill will act as a bumper to a certain extent. Okay, so I gotta keep going until I reach 30,000. At which point I'll need to do another trip, I think. There we go. So there we go, max capacity. It's an unknown signal, but I'm not going to respond to it. Actually, we can have a look at the moon. The moon is parallel to us, so that means the sun ain't too far away. Thankfully. I fucking hate building at night. But I hate just playing this game during nighttime anyway. You can turn the night mode off, but then it's like unlimited solar, which, you guessed it, I just kind of don't find too fun. Amelia, is there anything you do find fun about making the game easier? Not really. It's one of those, if it gives me a practical problem to solve, like, additional power, sure. I like turning difficulty up a bit. But if it's like just something stupid where it's like, oh yeah, you could like keep unlimited daytime, like just the sun will stay in the same place. There you go, you've just got unlimited solar energy, which is like, it doesn't encourage you to diversify your energy setup, basically. And that's why I get triggered, because that shit like that offends me greatly. It offends my sensitivities. Ugh. Sadly, that's all the noise I can make when I'm inside this ship is ugh. I'm just so scared. If I crash this thing, I've got nothing else. Okay. I'm getting close to the cargo maximum. I'm at the cargo max. I'm gonna just hold right click so I can clear everything nicely. Pog. The refinery is just finished. Yes, spaceengineers.org has started playing. I think that'll be enough for now. I'll turn everything off so we're not using anything. Yeah, it looks like sunrise will be here shortly, which is great because that's easier to stream. Okay, so can you go in there? There we go. All right. So that's drawing into shit. Our basic assembly is actually done. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, I thought it was going to be much longer, but no, apparently the first trip was enough. So, I don't know what this thing's deal is. I guess for now it's gone into some sort of default mode. Okay. So now that bit's done, I can move this, right? So how would I attach solar panel? No, I do not want a quick load. So I guess I would, I could do that. Or I guess I could add a block and add a solar panel to it. I do that. Is that going to come crashing into the ground? That better not come crashing into the ground. Also, that would not work, because, okay. This whole thing needs to be higher up. At least I don't have the scrap mod on. That'd be awful. Okay, I need to get off there proper. I'll build another couple. Whoa! I'll build another couple blocks higher up. That way I've got room for everything. There we go. So I'll just scrap you real quick. There we go. I'm a bit skittish since I got flung into orbit last time. Okay, I'll add a slope, and a hinge, but not in that direction. Oh, god no. Okay. I'm assuming this is leveling off for now. I honestly don't know how this will work. Oops. I should also know I should probably build this into the ground so I can move everything else. Should probably get some like steel real quick. There you go, some steel plates. Okay, that is securely in the ground. Okay. You can tell because it's clipping. Okay, now I can remove like some of this badness. It still looks awful. Hey ho. Is that a control panel thing I can look at for this smart solar hinge? No. So I sadly have to wait until daytime to understand where the fuck I can put solar panels and whatnot. I guess for now I can. Here this comes the sun. As if on cue. Okay. This will be easy. I should rotate this a bit. Just so I can get up there. Delete this. Delete this. Delete that. Delete this. There we go. So now I can probably build a solar panel on it somehow. I don't know yet. Let's have a look. 5. I said 5. Okay, 6. 5? Okay, I do a bit higher up. That's fine. So bonk, 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 bonk. Okay. Yes. Okay, I forget I cannot do that just yet. 5. Why is that coming up as a wind turbine? That's clearly a fucking solar panel. Solar panel. Why is that? Do I need to restart my game? This is bugged out. Okay, let me just restart my game and okay, X3 menu, save changes. I'm not restarting the stream or anything like that. I believe my thing just bugged out. I should hope so. I hope it's not like, if it's not bugged out, then I don't know what's happened, to be honest. Oof, right. Can my UI load? There we go. 5. Wonderful. So we'll do that. I don't know why it insists on showing me the aerodynamic qualities of the solar panel, but there we go. There we go. Okay, let's get the ingredients we need for this thing. Hopefully, it's not much. Is it more iron than I have? It is not. It's just my assembler reporting erroneous results. There we go. So I think this is like its default position. I don't know. It's one of those, I guess I'll find out in a moment. There we go. So let's get this all done up nicely. Poof, we have a solar panel. So now hopefully I can just delete this, delete that. So I wonder if this will work. It looks dumb, at least until I add things to it. But if that works, that'd be pretty pog. I'm assuming this is just going to handle rotating the solar panel at the most optimum angle, but I don't know. I can't say I know properly, to be real. Hopefully it has enough clearance. I think it does, if just about. Although, I guess we'll see. When is the sun coming up? The sun is pretty much here at this point. It's just taking its sweet ass time. If I scroll out, if I like zoom out, can I see anywhere with light? No, that's just a black screen. Okay. Right. Okay, I guess we can get this going. Our O2 generator. Let's just get shit going for it, why not? I guess we can just check on this at some other point. It's clearly angled in some particular way, and once we built it, it did angle itself in a certain way as well. So it might be okay just to leave it do its thing. I guess it's one of those. It'll also happen so slowly I might not notice it. God, look at this hole. Oh. Okay. It wasn't meant to fall into the hole, but there you go. Also, I guess we'll know once these little red dots turn green or yellow. Okay, so let's just focus on the task at hand. Let's turn everything on. Get our little hole. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy. Easy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you want to be level as possible in this thing. For a number of reasons. One, the more weight you gain, obviously, the harder your ship will be to control. But also power levels. So imagine I'm rolling slightly to the right or left. That means wherever thruster is fighting that force and stopping me from rolling over, like a dumbass, that thruster is consuming more and more power, and the more I let myself tilt without correcting it, the more power that thruster will need, and eventually that'll get overwhelmed anyway. So it'll just be like, I'll just pancake basically. I should probably just get a little braver though, and actually like nuzzle the rock a fair bit. I think I'm being a bit too delicate thinking of this, honestly. There we go. Whoa. There we go. Are we full? We are pretty much full. Okay, get myself out of here. Nope, I saw a glimpse of the sun again to the world. It's very nearly here. Dawn is almost on us. What if I just turn the initial dampeners off? Oh! I can just do that, okay. So in that state, the inertial dampeners do what you kind of expect. Oh, I don't need that steel tube. Well, that can go away, that's cringe. I don't need the inertial dampeners unless I'm flying, because all they do is dampen your inertia. If you're moving and you've got the inertial dampeners on, they'll want to stop you from moving. They're basically like automatic brakes, very useful for ships and whatnot. But that means if you try and fly away without them, they won't hold you up in the air. So your ship becomes completely like awful to control and almost uncontrollable if you turn them off and try and fly. There are times where you want to turn them off, for instance if you're in space, where you don't have to worry about coming crashing down like a twat. But other than that, I wouldn't really chance it, to be honest. In fact, I'll be dead ass. I'm probably gonna turn them on. I'd rather be forced to turn all the engines on and off. So I'm actually gonna set up a group for that. Yeah, fuck it. Since I'm doing it all the time, let's just set up a group. We'll call it engine. Oh my god, engine, whatever. That's fine by me. Groups, we'll have this one over there. We'll have that one over there, toggle block, and then we'll press 8. And that's all the engines turned off. So pretty much the same thing, you turned off the inertial dampeners, but that removes the possibility that I might try and fly away with them turned off, because I'm a tart. Okay. The sun still hasn't shown itself, but the solar panel is getting a lick of light. Don't know how, but there you go. It's reporting light. Probably not very much, but there we are. Do we really not have that many plates? We legit just clutched it. That's fine. But we can recycle the... We can take you away. Let's recycle those pipes. We don't need them. There we go. So, did this level out? I think... Let's just put my crosshair over it for a minute and stare at it intently. Actually, I could probably expect the hydrogen to get up there. So, let's do that. Oh! Bonk. Well, now I've got this going, I can refill my hydrogen. But first, let's Oh, we slowly are going up. Okay. So really it wants a solar panel built like this. Oop. Oop. If I could build it up being a tart. Is that it? There we go. I need steel plate, so okay. Let's wait for my tank to refill. I'll go back up there. Oh, right, I can't afford that. I need to get my ice. Okay, let's insert this into our brand new O2O2 generator. And let's fill up my bottle. Let's just stick this in my O2O2 generator, right? There we go. Because now I can afford to get up there and change the solar panel around. If I just reset my... There we go. Let me just reset that. Yep, I know. Please refill it. Okay, there we go, there we go. Oh, as she says. Okay, now I can do... Can I spin it around, please? Actually, it would look better like that. Yeah, fuck it. So I can rebuild this solar panel here. Or, as a lot of people call them, the solar power panels. I don't know who does that. I've heard it said a lot. Oof. But there we go. It should just... I think that's it. Oh. Perhaps not. I think I've got it wrong again. Yes, I got it wrong again. That's fine. For one, I suspect it'll be better if I did it on the other side of this thing. Oops. Okay. Okay, there we go. I guess this is what using my... Oh my god. There we go. Ah, right. I can do that. This will be annoying. Oof. Can you regenerate? Thank you. Yeah, this jetpack on the World mods is kind of that's bothering me so much. Oh my god, that's bothering me a lot. Yeah, it is one of those mods that can get annoying, so I might turn it off for now. It seems a little harsh for new players. I'm not an experienced player by any fucking stretch of the imagination. Oh, wrong place to build. So I might turn off the jetpack on not being allowed on planets mod. Because right now it doesn't seem to be much of a test of skill than it does of patience. Right, okay, so quickly. Oh. With this thing constantly moving and whatnot. Can I flip it? There we go. Hog. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so hopefully I get to just run jump. There we go. Okay, now this thing's all properly done. Holy shit. Okay, that's all I care to do. We've got that done. We've got our little shitty solar panel thing. It's tracking the sun. It's trying its best to track the sun. But I built this. It's an awful angle apparently, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, now we can take this ship up. We can press V and zoom out. Hopefully not crash and burn. Keeping an eye on, make sure the ship is level. And we can look for little patches in the earth. Because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for little patches with yeah, little patches of grey or little stains of grey or anything like that. They probably won't show up on any form of stream we have. There is a patch over there of random garbage in the ice. So I think I'll investigate that for now. I'll also turn off my my brakes. That way I can just cruise along without really using too much power. I do like how the ship like wants to nosedive. That's kind of cute. But I'm sorry, I can't allow that for now. It's not full of anything, so I don't know why it's doing that, but hey ho. Ah, it's that thruster thing. There we go. Okay. So let's turn on the. Let's turn on. If I can remember the button. There we go. Let's turn on the oil detector. Turn that shit on. There we go. And as we land a bit closer. Okay, yeah, obviously there's ice here, but these black spots should be with different resources. So we got nickel, pog, hoping for cobalt. Cobalt will be pog. But we got okay, let's just park the ship for real quick. I know, let's just go over the ice and actually just check. So I've slotted iron, nickel, and silicon. Okay, let's just okay, so let's do this. We'll make a GPS location called need from current position. We'll call it iron, nickel, silicon, ice. I mean, it'd be pretty obvious that this is ice, but you know, you never know. Me in the future might be a bit smooth brain about the whole thing. Worryingly, we haven't found any cobalt, and I'm having issues finding any. I can spot something in the ground there. Sadly, if this isn't cobalt, oh no. Yeah, if this isn't cobalt, our options would be quite limited. We can't afford to fly too far from the base because we'll, quite frankly, run out of battery power. So hopefully this is cobalt. Could be iron though. Oop. Cobalt. There you go. And it's inside of a mountain, which makes it easier for us to get at because I can keep this ship a bit level. Or leveler than I would otherwise have to be at. So let's just lower myself all the way down. Just level and start digging. There we go. It's quite a ways in, but that's what this other mining mode is for. And honestly, one big batch of cobalt should be fine for a while because cobalt is one of those annoying ores that takes forever to process. But come on, show me that beautiful blue. Once we get cobalt, it will allow us to build a connector so we can slap the mining ship onto the base, onto the little shitty base we've got, which will allow us to recharge its batteries. So then that's kind of like the worrying phase over, where you've still got to be careful, obviously, you can't be too reckless, but there's a big safety net at that point for you. And you can stop kind of being so scared of like distance. So right now I'm just burrowing, I'm just nuzzling the bulgy wulgy of the mountain. Oop. Trying my best to keep my ship level when the only reference is a little ball at the bottom of the screen. Kind of difficult. Especially when you're just after one particular resource. just get annoying having to like build or dig this whole tunnel. I wouldn't mind if I was building like an actual underground base, which I'd love to. Once I could afford to waste shit like that. But who knows? I might end up building a tunnel base. That could actually be pretty fun. I'll consider it. Okay, so we're getting closer and closer to this magical cobalt. And by the looks of it, not a minute too soon. Because our battery is rapidly depleting. So hopefully I can just grab some, enough to build a plate. This like weird heavy duty plate thing. God, it's so deep in the mountain. Come on. I could just build a beeline for it right now. That might be the best thing actually. Let's do a small little beeline for it. Show me that beautiful blue. Show me the beautiful blue. While I dig myself a little burrow. Try and twat my ship. There we go. Blue cobalt. Where am I? I've lost reference. No, I haven't. There's that beautiful blue stuff. But I'm also like all sorts of wonky right now. Yeah, I cannot see my external view because the camera is so packed in. So hopefully, there we go. I can see what's happening a bit better now. Okay. Now, this thing's difficult to control. So, like I said, I shouldn't need too much to get the worry phase over. So hopefully I'll just keep an eye on. Yeah, I could just do that. Keep this thing drilling. Keeping an eye on my cobalt. Okay, so we are at capacity, sadly. Turn that off. Check my cobalt. Got quite healthy amounts, so now I need to get this back. And if you have a sadly I can't see where I'm going. There we go. It's over there. Yeah, but the ship has lost quite a lot of its control. Oh. Like it can barely lift itself, which is annoying. Only having a few minutes of power left is worrying me as well. Like, this thing can not have been any more. I gotta say cobalt like cell. Sig. Come on, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out. Oh shit, okay, we're free, we're free, we're free, we're free, we're free. Now we can head back to base. Oh my god. Oh, come on, get up. Why is this thing so sluggish? Did I knock out any of my... I didn't knock out my thrusters, no. Apparently this thing is just super sluggish with cobalt in it. Where's my little base? There it is over there, the horizon. Okay. I am quite literally limping back to base with minutes of battery power remaining. This is why rovers are the best. Oh, the best? A good option. But it's fine. Hopefully I will never need to go that again, and I am going to crash into the base. Nope, 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 nope. See what I mean? Like, I just shot straight past it because there's so much fucking inertia in this thing. this thing weighs a metric ton and it can barely fly. I am legit holding down the up button and it's barely moving. Ah, god damn it. So sluggish. It's okay, you can only suffer a bit longer. Come on, there we go, okay. Everything off, okay. I had literally like 3 to 4 minutes of battery power remaining, otherwise I would have dropped out the sky. I like shit like that, that felt pretty tense. But that's that part of the game done now. I can stop feeling so tense, because I've got basically unlimited shit from now on. So I can go to the basic assembler, disassemble that. Disassemble that for me, there we go. I don't know what I just put into production. Disassemble that please. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we can start emptying shit out. That was kind of tense, not gonna lie. I hate having a very, very big constraint like that. Oh, I love it. Because there was a legit time like, oh my god, am I gonna make it? Okay, we can get rid of some of this stuff, that'll be fun. But yeah, all this for this fucking cobalt shit. Which this refinery really wants to process before we can process the stone. I disagree with that. I think we should process the stone first, because it's quicker. There we go. Do we have any more? No, that's legit it. So we've got everything. There we go. We've got cobalt on the make. No, we've got cobalt on the list of things we can use now. All to make these stupid metal grids. So we can go to connector. This is fine on its own, because we're going to need to build one on the bottom of the ship anyway. So let's build one. Do we have a station connector yet? Actually, let's just get that on my hotbar. Connect. We'll put it on the hotbar like that. Yeah, this thing, if I can rotate it, because my rotation keys are awful. And steel plates, if anybody doesn't know, so I'll take a singular steel plate, thanks. Bonk. Have a look at this. This used to need steel plates, what the hell? Ah, right, no. The small cargo, I was about to type in what I was actually saying. Small cargo container, which is bigger than the medium cargo container, don't ask, requires 4 metal grids. So, oh boy, that's what was confusing, but you know, it's fine. So the ship can just flash its bum at me for a bit. I need to remove some of these things. Oh. Alright, get in please. I mean my ship. There we go. A bit lower. There we go. Fuel critical, I know. Oh my god, there we go. Okay, bonk. Okay, so we can put a connector on this bit. We'll just we'll do that. There we go. Right, so I need steel plates. Do I have one on the build? I do not. I should probably get 2 built. So let's connector. And you know, while we're at it, we'll also get the small cargo container. Oh, that's a conveyor? No, it's not. Okay, we'll get that built. Well, we'll order it up. So we're gonna need a lot more iron than we currently have available to us. Yes, that's a fact. Okay. Sadly, but it's fine. It's fine for now. I can manually feed it some iron and all that for now. Actually, get rid of this thing on the back of the ship real quick. Okay. I'm pretty sure this thing can do another quick run of just getting some stone anyway. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, this thing will handle another quick run to get stone. It's a difference between having to, like, you know, rebuild the battery like miles away from my base. Anything else that worries me? There we go. Full and full. I should be full. There we go. Let's get myself up. Yeah, so 33 kilos. It's like I couldn't really expand the ship's quite small storage anyway, if I wanted to. Let's turn the engines off. I know fuel is critical. Okay, so let's just get that in there. Yeah, it still wants to refine the cobalt more than stone. I don't know why refineries pick the slowest thing to refine first, because it's gonna take forever doing that shit. Like, sadly, it will take forever. So if I just keep feeding it random bits of stone. Is that the basic assembler done, though? No, it's not. It's just shot on iron again, which is fine. Okay, bonk. So I'm just going to keep middle clicking on that thing to drop everything in there. Come here, pick this shit up. I was too slow? No, I wasn't. There we go. Yeah, soon this emptying and doing this shit over and over again manually will be a thing of the past. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, how much iron do we need now? We need quite a bit more. Oh, that's so sad. Could probably do something drastic where I like build a hole here, build a hole, dig a hole. Since it's like I'll be leaving this outpost once it's done its job, I don't care if it looks like garbage. I can then pull out the cobalt real quick, dump it in there. It's like a giant booger. Dump it in there, and finally pull like the last bit out. Because now I've already got more cobalt than I'll need for quite a while. And dump it in the hole. And dump it in the hole. There we go. Okay, so now we can just keep going back and forth with the little miner. We can keep limping along for a bit until I can charge it. It's quite the trooper. Whoa. Okay. It is quite the trooper, I'll give it that. So I feel bad and kind of scared about abusing it like this, but As long as I keep an eye on my power levels, I should be fine, in all honesty. But I've also got to keep enough power for this thing to actually, that's scaring me. That's a lot of scary weight. Okay, get out. Move, sorry, slide to the left. Slide to the right. Okay, 8, turn everything off. I know, feels critical. Thanks for reminding me every time I get out of the ship. I never would have guessed my fuel's critical. There we go. Please. I know this is not going to be enough. I'm going to have to do a lot by hand now because I can't risk my ship being in the air longer than it needs to at this point. As dramatic as it sounds. Come on. Because that's a lot of fucking shit. Jeez. Because yeah, these things are goddamn expensive. I might as well just get to work. No point putting off the inevitable. I need to do some manual labour. This will be consumed instantly. Yep, consumed instantly. See, it's one of those. The ship's going to be on charge for a while anyway, so even then I need to be careful with how much I use it. But at least at that point, it'll be safe from like imminent demise. How much is left? Still needs a lot of iron. Sadly, that's still more than I can actively provide it. God, the amount of iron this thing is taking is it's so expensive. See, I could have done things another way. Instead of waiting to build the complete, as I say that, I might do it actually. I was going to say I could build the incomplete storage cube, small cargo container, and then build the completed connector on top of it, and then use that to recharge the miner. In fact, you know, let's just do that. So I'm gonna get myself some iron. I need interior plate to place this thing down, don't I? Yeah. First, let's change the color. Give me that interior plate. Real quick. Put you back in there for now. There we go. And I can also add a steel plate. Yeah, because power can still travel through the incomplete blocks. So I'll just complete the connector, then plonk my ship on top of it. At least then it can start charging before it's even done. So what do I need? Oh, I didn't mean to build 2 connectors. That's 3. There we go. That's fine, I don't need to complete it. Okay, the last time ship have to let you, it's the last time you have to like limp along with basically no power, I promise. Okay, okay. Quick, gotta act quick. Okay, this needs to be same colour. Do I not have the resources? Ah, shit. I should have the steel plate for this thing. I do not. Do I actually not have the steel plate for this thing? I was actually drifting away while I do that, so okay, so I do need like a bit more iron. That, oh god, fair enough. And I'm also going to do something cheesy. It ain't easy being cheesy. I'll dump all that in there. Go to disassembling. Disassemble what I don't need right now. I will cancel construction of the cargo container for now. Connector. Add that to my list. There we go. Now I will legit only build the shit I need. Now to assure that, I'm going to cancel all that. Disassemble all. Back to assembling. Do it all over again. I still need a lot of iron. Yeah, it's all for the fucking motors, sadly. But at least I can get oop. I keep fucking turning engines off for some reason. Okay. Okay, at least get this. Yeah, I can get this plonk down now. Weld it up a tiny bit. Okay. Now you can sit down. You can have a rest. Okay, yeah. So I could just cancel whatever you're building. Take what you need from that. Add you to the build panel. But you'll immediately stop because you've got absolutely no power to do anything. That's fine. Oh yeah, okay. I was wondering why my ship was sagging earlier on. And I forget I've got the wind mod installed, but it's like, you know, a fucking wind system, because why not? Okay, so I understand that's probably not going to be enough, is it? Can I at least finish it? Okay, I just need motors. I do not care about literally anything else. Disassemble all that. Thanks. I do not need anything else for now. I just need my motors. Okay, now give me my motors. I actually have enough pog. Talk about fucking penny pinching. Did I take everything? I did, so this should hopefully be it. Dink! Oh, great. Now I can go on here. Switch lock. So, fire my engines. Hopefully, it'll be the final time. Okay, we're almost there. 1. Okay. Now we're docked. Now if I go to battery, I want to look at this one. Fully recharged in 6 hours. That's fine. don't care about how slow it's going to charge. One of those. Probably want to go out when I've got over like, I don't know, 200 kilowatts again. So what I'm going to do is, let's have a look. This one holds, look, yeah, this already holds 1 megawatt, and this can only, this has currently got over a megawatt in it. So it stands to reason, you know. Let's have a look at my solar panel real quick. Solar. This should be going up, yeah, okay. Because I might add on to that solar panel. That might be beneficial for me. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell this ship here to basically suck. Do the big suck. Fully charged in 18 minutes. And this will be fully depleted in 28 minutes. So we've got plenty of power still. Plenty of power. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the stream like this real quick. I'll do the BRB thing. Okay. And yes, it is sad that the sun's like still, oh, the sun's about to go down again, but hey ho. No, we will let this recharge. I am going to take a quick break so I can get some shit done. And I will see you guys in I'll say in about 10 minutes. So go do things. Go do things. Yeah. Oh, okay, we should be back. Hopefully, we should be back. Welcome back to the game, the video game. It's currently raining at the moment in the world of Space Engineers. At least it appears to be raining. I can only see it in the distance, so it's not really that big an issue. If we go to our battery, we have a look at our base battery. That's near half. Oh, there we go. It'll be fully recharged in 7 minutes. That's great. That means we can take our little ship to the local iron patch. Right, sorry about that. My phone keeps buzzing. It does do the very big. It does a very big buzz, especially when I'm streaming because that's the golden rule. But yeah, that dead air was cringe. I apologize. Honestly, we might be able to take the. Might be able to take the thingy bob. Actually, I should probably shift this all down a bit. Yeah, let's do that. Just so I'm not always having to access shit through the survival kit's inventory. Wow, that amount of ice is piss. Okay. So I need to the O2. The O2H2 generator. It'll need to be P'd. So we'll spin it. Dump everything in there, pick up the survival kit, burp because I'm a pig, pick up this garbage, sir, and we'll dump it there. Okay, now we've got everything we, oh, I can just double click and leave things to it, yeah. I can let it do the do. Oof. Look. Yeah. I'm so sorry for the choppy frame rate, by the way. I've just seen it now, and yeah, it's terrible. Terrible. In fact, I am going to quickly restart the stream and fix this shit. That's driving me nuts. So BRB.